Is your home trying to kill you? Find out in this episode. Welcome everyone to this episode of the AskJasonGelios show. I'm your host, Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor. Really appreciate you guys tuning in here. So we're going to dive into 5 things that could potentially have your home, allow your home to actually kill you. This is kind of a morbid episode here, but you know what? It's Halloween week. Let's have some fun with this. However, these topics are serious, and so these are things that you really want to know so that you don't allow your home to kill you. So we're going to dive into 5 things that could potentially kill you in your home. These are things that you should be aware of. Some of these you may know, some you may not. So I'm going to share with you these. So number 1 is mold. Okay, black mold, all types of mold will usually cause some form of issue. Black mold is the most common. Now, I'm not a mold expert. However, if you do see this in your home, get an expert out, a mold remediator. Have someone do an inspection and look at it and let you know if it's something that is dangerous and you need a professional crew to come out, or if it's just something little and maybe it can be cleaned by something that you can buy over the counter. But for the most part, mold is huge. You don't want to mess around with that. Number 2 is exposed asbestos. Now, asbestos is not dangerous if it's untouched, right? It's not like you walk into a home and you just breathe it and whatever. However, my disclaimer is I'm not an asbestos expert, but I can tell you that asbestos is usually high risk when you are looking to do demolition in a home, right? Older homes have asbestos. I think the mid 20th century, they started having asbestos in building materials. Now, you want to have an expert look at it. Popcorn ceilings can have asbestos, certain tiles, things like that can have asbestos. So just have a professional look at it and give you the okay to do demolition. Don't just demolish something if you feel that there's asbestos in it. Number 3 is carbon monoxide poisoning. This is scary because you don't usually notice it until it's too late, and then even then you don't notice it, right? Carbon monoxide poisoning kills thousands of people each year. And so where can that come from? Well, that can come from appliances that are not vented properly, like water heaters, furnaces, stoves, things like that. I believe dryers too. So you just want to make sure that all that stuff is properly vented. Always have a professional hook up your appliances, or if you know what you're doing, then double check everything, make sure that there's nothing leaking out. Like, matter of fact, get a carbon monoxide detector, put it by your furnace room, right? Put it on each floor. If you have a 2-story home, put it on each floor. Just make sure that you have something that will go off if carbon monoxide happens. So we're going to dive into number 4 here, right? Fire. Fire is probably the number 1 killer of people in a home, and it's unfortunate, but there are ways to actually prevent fires unless it's something like an accident, right? A candle that was left lit, or it got out of hand, or it was by curtains or whatnot. Dryers are the number 1 source of a fire in a home. Dryer vents, always clear that out. Matter of fact, you can go to a local home improvement store, and they have an attachment that goes on a drill. It's a brush, and you can go outside and actually put that in the vent and run your drill. It'll loosen up all the dryer lint that hangs out from the dryer to the outside vent. So just make sure that you are emptying out your dryer lint every time, and make sure that you're actually cleaning out. Stick a brush in your actual dryer with the lint trap open, right? Loosen all that up so that it gets out. Slippery bathroom surfaces are truly scary, especially if you have tile that is slippery. I'm not a huge fan of slippery tile in a bathroom. I think it's kind of counterproductive. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have it in there. I'd have something that has a little bit of a texture to it, a little bit rough. Gloss tile in a bathroom is dangerous. You're asking for accidents. You can slip, fall, hit your head, and potentially die. So, matter of fact, the bathroom is the number 1 dangerous room, the most dangerous room in your home. Now, you would think you'd be like, I don't know, a different room, right? Like maybe the kitchen because you got appliances, especially if it's gas or whatnot, right? All that. No, it's the bathroom because you can slip, fall, and really do damage and potentially die, especially if you hit your head wrong. So if you're older or you feel the need to have these, put the handicap bars up, right? Or just in general, something that you can hold on to help you get in and out of the tub. Matter of fact, the bathtub in a bathroom was the most dangerous. Not even a shower per se, but the bathtub. Get a bath mat, things like that. So these are the top 5 things that could potentially kill you in your home. I really appreciate you guys tuning in here. Again, like, follow, share your comments. What do you think is dangerous in a home? What else do you think could potentially hurt you in a home? Really appreciate you guys tuning in to this episode. There's more episodes on my website and on YouTube. My website is allabouttherealestate.com. Subscribe, follow, share this with your friends and family, anybody that can benefit from this show. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor, and make it a great week.